Hey, everybody, welcome back once again to the studio. Welcome back to the show. And if you're new here, welcome to Beer Time with Big Bird, the show where I drink beer and then talk about it. All right, everybody. So before we dive into today's beer and fully into today's episode, a little bit of housekeeping for you guys. Just as far as the whole Salt of the Streets realm is concerned, we are due to come back to the podcast June 11th. So that'll get us through Memorial Day and happens to be my anniversary this weekend. So we're not doing any of that. And then we're fully going to come back June 11th for episode 127. Slight delay on 127. It's been up there for a couple shows, but it's coming back at you. So, on top of that, there has not been any salty shorts this past week. I've been tied up with some business and making some moves, doing some stuff, so I wasn't really around to do that. So apologies if you were missing those salty shorts, but have no fear. They are due to start coming back out on Monday, and we'll continue as per the usual Monday through Thursday postings right here on the Salt of the Streets channel. So be sure to like, subscribe, comment, all the good stuff, even if you'd like to just watch this show, or if you just watch the podcast, or if you just watch the salty shorts. It's all the same place, so that way it makes it easier for everybody. So without any further ado, let's go ahead and prompt this. We got a very, very special episode today. The very first guest on the beer show. So this is going to be exciting. I've got my brother over in studio. He's going to be joining me very, very shortly. And we're going to dive into a very special beer that I just happened to run into. It might seem familiar to some of you because we've done something along this line in past episodes. So without any spoilers, let's go find out what's on tap today. Welcome, everyone, to the Elysian Bodanka. You must be 21 years, or let's just assume everybody is. Why not? Let's do it. So welcome. Hello. It's 2022, so obviously cookies are a thing. And okay, great. Yeah, accept my cookies. That's fine. So this here is the front-end website of Elysian's newest addition to their line. And that is going to be, I don't think it says it anywhere on here, the Dank Dust. There we go. Your internet cornerstone for all things Dank Dust. A beer from Elysian Brewing that's hyperdosed with terpenes and flying out across the nation this spring. Come here for the snackies and stay for Nugget and Bodega Cat. I guess that's the Bodega Cat. What happens if we click on the Bodega Cat? Do I want to know? Get Nugget, the almighty Bodega Cat, to see that what wisdom he'll bestow. Okay, let's pet the cat. More dust that falls, the higher we climb. Meow. Okay, so anyways, this is kind of fun. But we're going to go back to here, and we're going to talk about the Dank Dust, which is similar to our Tropic Chronic experience, an IPA that is also infused with terpenes. And the really special thing about this one, let's see if we can go back and find out where this guy's at. This guy right here, he is now the front man of the Dank Dust, and his name is Action Bronson. And I'm not going to go ahead and play this right now on the show because that's not what we're about. We're just going to let them do their own stuff. Let's take a look at the recipe real quick. So snackies, the room-filling or aromatic of Dank Dust are sure to make everyone's tumble rumble. I don't know what that means. That's why we brought Action Bronson in as our director of Dank to make sure we provide you with the funk-filled foods and sloshiest sauces. What are all these words? Leave it to Action to come up with the perfect pairing for your favorite new brew. Oh, so we've got stoner food is basically what we got going on here. Shout out Action Bronson. We got some sticky short ribs, some funkified funnel cake. So there you go. If you want to check out some of those to go along with your Dank Dust, be sure to do that. Now, let's get back to studio and see what this thing actually tastes like. And we are back in studio with my brother Chad. Obviously, we've talked about him. He's been on the regular Salt of the Streets podcast before. So Chad, welcome to Beer Time with Big Bird, your big brother's beer show, where
howdy.
I always introduce it where I just say, this is the show where I drink beer and then talk about it and then sometimes put it on the internet. So we've already introduced the beer and we're very excited about diving into some of this new Elysian Dank Dust which is their spin-off of Space Dust. Now, I should have thought about this beforehand, but the Dank Dusk comes in at 8.2% ABV, and it is 73 IBU, so it is a bit on the bitter side, which is not a bad thing. According to their website, the Dank Dusk oscillates with aromas of lush grapefruit, mango, and orange, backed with an extra herbal kick. Wonder what herb they're talking about. For added freshness, the sweet hop flavor, and low bitterness nods to the classic Space Dust we all know and love, turned up a notch. So I'm excited about this one because, much like Tropic Haze, here you go. It's just basically another IPA that's pretty standard, except they mix in weed terpenes. Okay. Now, the funnest part of the show. Ooh, actually, let's do a shout out to the Madre, actually. She just got back from vacation and brought us these sweet Cascade Lakes brewing glasses. Kind of like that cool teardrop shape in a glass. I like that. So, this is the fun part because I always screw up pours. And especially, I do it a lot when I do it on camera. So here we go. Gonna turn that glass a little more. Make sure it's also in frame. There we go. Nice thing, these are giant glasses. So there's very little room for error. But look how golden that is. Oh my God, it already smells like weed in here.
I think you got a better head than me.
I did have a better head than you. I'm a masterful pourer on the internet, I promise. So, first thing we do, like you don't even like don't get your nose too close in there because that's powerful stuff, man. That's danky.
Smell a lot less grapefruit and mango and orange and a lot more weed.
Yeah, lots and lots of weed. I can see why they brought you know who Action Bronson is?
I know the name.
So he's like I guess he's a big dude, but yeah, Elysian brought him on board to be their their president of Dank or something like that for this beer.
Huh.
But it smells, I mean, there's some fruit back there, but it's mostly just like weed.
I mean, my allergies aren't helping today.
Yeah, right. And you're actually kind of allergic to hops too, so we'll just kind of
sure
get in and out of this one.
Sure
so
am.
Cheers. Let's taste it. Well, I don't taste too much dankiness, which is nice.
No, it doesn't taste like weed like some of those beers do.
Yeah. No, this is actually pretty sweet. Like kind of real fruity. What do they say? Where's the lush grapefruit, mango, and orange. I can get that now that I like actually taste it.
It's better than Space Dust.
Big words. Better than Space Dust. Because this is a spin on Space Dust. It's just better, I think.
It is.
Yeah, I think it's definitely better.
It's a better flavor. Sweeter.
Yeah. And it's, so, you know, we're just going to take a look real quick because I want to see. This is 8.2%. Regular Space Dust is pretty high. It's also 8.2. So, yeah, it wouldn't surprise me. Chinook, Citra, and Amarillo hops. Pale malts, C15, and Dextra pills. What did the Dank Dust have? The same. Yeah, the same. So I think this is basically just a Space Dust, just on all sorts of steroids.
Space Dust with fruit.
Yeah, Space Dust with fruit.
And then the smell of weed.
But yeah, if you are into that at all, if you're into this concept at all, go over to Elysian's website and check out Dank. I think it's actually dankdustbeer.com. A special website all devoted to this. It's what we looked at earlier. And you can go on and see all like their special recipes going on. There's a sweepstakes involved in case you want to get some kind of crazy cool Dank Dust food truck just to come to your house and serve you and your friends food. You can enter to win that. And other than that, I think Chad and I are just going to sit here and drink these beers and wish you all fine folks a happy Friday and happy Memorial Day weekend.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Welcome to the salt of the streets, coming at you every week with this food for thought. Hope you ready to eat everything.